Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all, that way you never miss a future upload. Alright you guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about the Ace family and the whole situation that is going on with their house. Now I can't believe what I am about to say, but I'm actually going to be defending the Ace family in this video because of some information that I have found out when I was doing some research. Now, if you're unaware of the situation that is going on, Austin and Catherine have moved out of that $10 million house that they purchased because they went into foreclosure because they weren't paying the bills on it. Regardless of what they were saying before about how they paid their bills and their house wasn't going into foreclosure, they came out on a video and admitted that yes, they did go into foreclosure because they were not paying the bills on the house. Now, the reason that they said that they weren't paying the bill on the house is because they never got the certificate of occupancy to be able to live in the house. And because they never got the certificate of occupancy, they never got the gas turned on in their house.
So a certificate of occupancy is something that you get. It's a piece of paper that you get from the city that says that they have looked everything over in the house and signed off on everything.
For you to even live in the house.
So that's plumbing, that's pool, that's
power,
everything. Like even the stairs, if they're safe, the walls, everything has to be signed off in order to get their certificate of occupancy. We never got it. We still do not have it. We never got a certificate of occupancy. We are not legally able to be occupants in our home that we've been paying for, that we purchased for almost 3 years. We have never had a certificate of occupancy. So let me explain something. When you don't have a certificate of occupancy, you don't have gas in your house. It's illegal. So we've never had gas. So just so you guys know, our winters are getting really cold in LA. We live in a glass house. Our winters, our first winter that we spent, I was pregnant with my son and I had 2 babies. We were freezing in our house. We were so freaking cold. There was no heat, no nothing.
Now, the first thing I'm going to say before we get into the receipts about what's going on with the certificate of occupancy is the fact that she admits that they were still living in the house without gas and that it was freezing. I'm sorry, but you guys have more than enough money to go to a hotel, to find a rental until you can actually get the whole situation figured out, or at the end of the day, move out, whatever you have to do. But there is no reason to subject your children to having a cold shower and not having heat in the winter because you failed to get the certificate of occupancy because of the whole situation that was going on with the house, whether it was shady or what the deal was. But you have the money and the ability to put your children in a safe environment, but you chose to keep them in that house without gas. That is a problem. But let's go ahead and get on into the actual receipts that I have about this whole certificate of occupancy. Now, I've seen a few other videos that have been posting about this, and they have been using this TikTok from somebody called Noah the Realtor who went into the Ace family house and came back with his own receipts about what's going on. So let's take a look at what he posted, and I'm going to go into even further detail because it seems to me that he left out a very important piece of information. So it starts outside the house and it says, "Never judge a book by its cover. Welcome to the ultimate learning session." This is a $13 million foreclosure. Typically, owners cannot afford the payment. And as you can see, he's walking around the entire property showing everything. And then he goes on to show that all of the appliances have been ripped out of the house. I'm assuming because they're putting that money towards the payment or whatever, I'm not sure. He does say trying to pay off the bank. Home is in disarray. And then that's kind of the end of it. Well, he then uploaded a second video, so let's go ahead and take a look at that one now. And in the second video, he shows this comment that says, "Let's see the home inspection first before you're the 500th person to tell us the truth about this house." And then he says, "I've been in real estate for close to a decade. I can do one better. LA Department of Building and Safety report." And as we go through this, you can see that it shows certificate of occupancy, approved, and he points an arrow at everything and says, "This home received its certificate of occupancy. All approved. Don't believe everything online." Well, I took his advice and I don't believe everything online, so I wanted to do a little bit of research. So I went and I actually looked up the certificate of occupancy details on the LA DBS website, which is the Department of Building and Safety. And as it scrolls through this, here is the PDF from the actual certificate of occupancy. You can see it has the certificate number. I did block out the person's name and phone number, who I believe is in charge of it. But as we go further down, it shows certificate of occupancy clearances pending. So these are things that they still haven't verified 100% ready to go. And as we go down further, it shows electrical, fire, says that it's okay for certificate of occupancy, but it hasn't been apparently added on to it yet, I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know exactly how to read these things, so I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know. But as we get down further, it shows heat vent AC verification pending, and it has been pending since 9/12 of 2016. So this person who told us to not believe everything that we see online and had access to this decided not to show that the heat and the ventilation and the AC were still all pending, which I'm assuming heat for them would be gas. So why are you not including that information in your TikTok where you're showing that everything was okay for a certificate of occupancy, although it shows that this is not? So in conclusion, I guess really the Ace family was telling the truth for once. It's really weird to actually have to say that, but from what I'm understanding from this, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that yes, they were still waiting for approval for their heat, which I would assume would be gas for their house. So there we have it. I guess the Ace family actually can tell the truth every once in a while. Who knew? Finally, we might not be getting scammed for once, unless I'm not interpreting this document correctly. But let me know if you guys know if I'm reading this wrong. Please let me know. But I mean, from what I can see, it seems like, yeah, they still were waiting for the approval for the heat, which I assume would be gas. But you guys, that's everything that I have for today's video. I'd love to know what you guys think about this information down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all. That way you never miss a future upload. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!